Hi, this is Kathy James from the Staff Development Department. I want to welcome you this morning to our RCSD Edmodo group. If you have not already joined Edmodo and created a teacher account, or have not yet joined our RCSD educators group in Edmodo, please get directions this morning from your presenter so that you can do that right away. We're going to be using this as a part of our next activity when we go to look at some Common Core resources. Once you have logged in to your Edmodo account, in the center of your page you will find the posts that go with the groups that you belong to. As people post something new, it'll show up here, and you can respond to the post or add your own post. Whenever you're posting a message, you will have an opportunity to attach a file or a link to a web page or something from your Edmodo library. You can also choose what kind of post that you want to post, either a note, an assignment, a quiz, or a poll. At the bottom here, you select what groups or people that you would like to send it to. On your left-hand side, you will see a list of the groups that you belong to. You can click on the group to isolate just the posts for that group. You can also join new groups by clicking on the Join button and entering the code that you're given, or create a group for a group of people that you want to collaborate with or for a class. When you create a group, it will generate a 6-digit code that you can give out to the people that you want to belong in your group. You can limit your group to just a few people and then lock the code so that no one else can join. This is great if you want to create a group for your PLC or for a small group of teachers at your site to use for collaboration, or if you want to create a group for your classroom to use. Underneath the groups is a section called Communities. Communities are more like digital bulletin boards for subject areas. You can browse the communities and select the subject areas that you're interested in, and then go back and check them every once in a while to see what people are posting or talking about in that community. If you registered into our RCSD K-8 Edmodo group or Edmodo site and put your school code in, then you will automatically be enrolled in a community for our district and a community for your school site. Above the groups, there are a couple of other things that you can go to. The one I want to draw your attention to is the button that says Discover. If you click on Discover, it will take you to a page that has resources that people have been posting that are public posts, and you can see what other people on Edmodo are talking about, looking at, and interested in. You can also search for a topic. So if you're searching for resources on a particular thing and you want to see what other teachers around the country have posted on that, you can search for it here, and you will often find many very interesting resources. Up at the top, I want to draw your attention to this little icon that looks like books. This is your Edmodo library. Any resources that are attached to a post will be saved in your library, and you can reference them later at any time. You can also create folders on the side to organize these resources or upload your own materials to the library. This is a nice way of keeping track of all of the great websites, resources that you find in the sites and groups that you belong to. Next to the library is another link that says Apps. Edmodo does have apps available, kind of like apps on the iPad or on a Chromebook. They have a store, and some of them are ones that you have to pay for, but many of them are free. You can go to the store and select apps that are interesting to you, and then assign them to groups that you are in charge of. So if you create a group for one of your classes, you can look for what apps might be available and then assign those apps to your classes. This is a way of making material easily accessible for putting into posts and creating assignments within Edmodo. In some cases, you may be able to find apps for programs that you already use, such as BrainPop, that make it kind of easier for you to use those programs within the context of Edmodo. And then lastly, you have your profile and account information up here. If you want to change anything about the permissions that you have for your groups or your picture or any of the little details about yourself, then you change them up here. If you're interested in learning more about Edmodo, they will be joining us on August 21st for our Technology Professional Development Day. Sign up for a workshop with them or look online here for one of their webinars. I hope you have a fun time exploring and have a great day.